What's good, YouTube? It's your boy LukeZno back with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be reacting to being chopped is hell. If you chop, my nigga, you can't fix. Nah, I'm trolling. You can always fix.
No! There's no way out of this. No.
But like, there's ways to look more appealing. First, skincare. First, haircut. And your body. Go to the gym. If you fat, cut that weight. If you skinny as fuck, like me, build some muscle, my nigga. I mean, I'm not really skinny. I'm like, you feel me? I'm a little. But anyways, this ain't about me, but like, cause I know I ain't chopped, nigga. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. Feel me? I got a little ting going on. You feel me? But you feel me? Let's just get into the video, bro. 3, 2, 1.
Being chopped is up there with being broke, having no hoes,
No,
being
that
unemployed, being black. Being chopped can be the single
Being
worst
black?
thing to ever
What's the
inherit.
nigga talking about?
If a curse me with either being chopped for eternity or being broke for eternity, I'm not picking broke. But being chopped is still horrible, bro. There's ways to escape the chopsicity. But when you're young, bro, you pretty much have no choice but to just be the honorary chopped one. It's hard to be choptimistic when you deal with these horrible cards, you know what I'm saying? Type of cards that Gambit chucks at you and they explode. Being a chopped one in the friend group back in school used to be the hardest shit too, bro. Anytime you talk to a girl, bro, most times they're only talking to you probably just to get closer to your homeboy. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack.
No, and also, the one nigga that I knew, I wanted to set up a 2-man with, right? I wanted to set up a 2-man with this nigga. Like 2 bad fine shits, I'm gonna tell you that. 2 fine gals. She was like, oh, what's your other homeboy look like? Cause you know I go to get the baddest girl. So I set my boy up with a girl that's bad, but not as bad as my girl. If you know what I'm trying to say. Showed him a pic of this nigga. I was kind of hesitant because the pic that he showed me, I don't know what if this nigga thought I was trolling or not, bro. This nigga, I don't know, bro. I showed the girl the picture. Immediately, she hung up on me, bro. She hung up, and the 2-man never went through. I mean, I still hung out with my girl, but my nigga was left single because he's fucking chopped, bro. It's just really sad to be chopped.
Peter Parker did, bro. Shit, honestly, being chopped affects you in ways where you don't even expect.
No,
people
generally.
People here will whole reject you from a pickup game just because you're chopped. I hear me. What the hell does my choppedness have to do with my vertical, bro? Teachers might just start randomly flaming you. I have this like southern white teacher who used to call me Chinese, and like I didn't really give a fuck that. You know, shout out to the Chinese people. I thought it was a W. The shit got worse, bro, when I would just sit next to any random girl and bro would be like, nah. You can't do that, bro. You can't handle that one. And I was like, on one hand, I was like, damn, bro. I guess.
So this nigga basically telling us he chopped. He's experienced. Okay.
Thank you for the reality check, but at the same time, aren't you like 40, bro?
No, Dad. Why does he care about what?
It's a little weird that you're saying that.
Pedophilia, my nigga.
You got a wife, kids, bro, and here you are.
Like, why does he care about you, twin? Why does he care about you?
One thing you have to always watch out for is the random flames, right? The random flames can come from any and everywhere, bro. I remember the day that I got my first pair of ones, bro. Felt like the greatest day of my life. I thought I was finally fly. So I walk up to my boy, right? Because I'm thinking like, all right, bro, he's gonna call me fly. All right, I'm about to get that external validation. I walk up to bro, and he's like, hey, bro, look at your ugly ass getting fly. Right in front of a
they was gonna add a compliment
have you sitting over wild like your Thanos with shit, bro. It affects your everyday life in multiple different categories. But one major way that shit affects
something I never experienced, but
Stop the cap.
Getting while being chopped is like being an Olympic athlete with like one leg. It's possible, gang, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it definitely slows down the process. I would say there's like 3 golden rules to being chopped in the dating scene, all right? Rule number 1, never get too comfortable, dog. Remember, there's always an individual who looks like this, who's willing and ready to shorty snatch you simply because he knows
that ass. Like, I feel bad for them chopped niggas. You know them chopped niggas that be dating girls, right? Them chopped niggas that have girlfriends. I feel bad because niggas like me will just take their girl. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, niggas like me will just pull up out of nowhere I see she fine. I take that nigga bitch. And he can't do much because he's fucking chopped. So I feel bad for them niggas, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro.
The pyramid hierarchy again, right? And
this shit really sad.
You want your girlfriend, and you're but a measly peasant with like these type of shoes, buddy. It's safe to say
you're cooked. You're cooked.
The only competition he has now is your ugly ass. And I'm not gonna lie, if you're chopped in his prime, he might not have to try that hard. He doesn't even have to be like insanely beautiful, bro. He just has to look better than you. And if you look anything like I did when I was in school, then man, I'm sorry, buddy. I pray you have a fast recovery. Rule number one is always the most golden rule, bro. That one will keep you safe in any situation. But I do have a rule number two, one that could possibly lead you guys to the promised land if you follow it directly, okay? But you gotta follow all the directions, front to back. Rule number two, you gotta convince them somehow you're not as chopped as they once believed you to be. This is a simple trick that I used to perform back in my prime when I was out here moving like Steph. All I would do is act like I didn't need them, all right? My thought process was if I acted like I was chopped, then they would only realize that I was, all right? It would become that much more apparent how bad my choptimization settings were, all right? Even though I looked like E.T. with Jordans on, at least I had the J's. I guess I just convinced them
I guess
unholy levels of chop through like simple manifestation, right? Just believing I wasn't chopped, and hopefully if I believe it hard enough, one day I'll wake up and look in the mirror and I wouldn't be chopped anymore. You could get like plastic surgery, but then it's like you just gonna be the dude who got plastic surgery, and then what if it comes out trash? Now you're double chopped. Count chopping. I feel like in the adult world, you could pretty much fly under the radar being chopped. I mean, you might not get many opportunities or anything, but there was nothing worse than being chopped in school, bro. And a lot of y'all that are in school and currently chopped, I'm sorry, bro. My heart goes out to you. I've been there before, bro. It's not for the weak. Dodgeball, you're getting picked last, bro, to be on a team. I'm sorry to tell you, just for being chopped. It doesn't matter the skill you have. It doesn't matter how good you can throw a ball. Pause. It's over for you, okay? Just simply because you're chopped, you're gonna get picked last. A good way to tell if you're chopped, if you give a girl a compliment like over text or some shit in school, and she hits you with "aw," that's just like a gun to your stomach. Remember when Jason Todd hit the on Batman like that? Elite ball knowledge. If y'all know about Arkham, bro, elite ball knowledge. If you don't know about it, you got elite knowledge of another nigga's balls. I don't make the rules. My school chop years were honestly some of the worst years in my entire history. If anybody...
When do y'all feel like y'all start your glow up, bro? Because I feel like niggas that start their peak when they're in high school are gonna be ugly as shit after school. Or I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Or they may just be even more beautiful. Like it's kind of in the middle. Like some people just look more ugly after school, or they just look better. Like I don't feel like I'm in my peak yet. You feel me? There's still stuff I can improve myself, like my body, skin, shit like that. You feel me? Grow my hair, get dreads again, or maybe braids, some shit like that. But niggas, like, if you're chopped, bro, you can still fix that shit, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all niggas, bro. See me, I never had that problem, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to help y'all.
Ever makes a documentary, it's like Titanic, but at the beginning was the end. Not only was I chopped cheese, but I also was short as hell, bro.
That's one of the short dudes that was like handsome.
Bro. Short now. The 2K overall I was working with, bro, was maybe like.
Bro, he was like a 69
at max. All right, I was out here balling like Anthony Bennett, bro, and
like
that's
a 60 overall,
bro. You guys remember the haunted houses in school and shit, bro? I used to do those shits, bro. Crawl through them, have fun and shit. Except the monsters were scared of me. Sometimes I see clips of Dabo, and I feel bad, bro. It's like, damn, I remember those days, bro. And I say that knowing damn well shorty still don't look my way, but it was even worse back then, all right? Maybe now they'll just not look my way. Back in the day, they used to say, "Don't take my purse, please." Spray me with mace and shit. I used to cry on the fucking floor. That's how it was. That's how it was for a young OG back in the day. A nigga was getting no play. It was as if my older brother had unplugged my controller and shit, and I was just playing with the turned off controller. That's how life felt back in the day. Just getting no play and shit, getting no hugs. I was hugless, alright? Drake over here talking about give me a hug, bro. I couldn't even get in the proximity of a hug. Like, bro, you don't know being chopped until you sit next to a girl in class and she requests to be moved. Sit next to a girl on the bus, all of a sudden she sees her friend and she gets up and goes. That's the type of shit you deal with, bro. I kid you not, bro. I wouldn't cap to y'all, bro. Y'all like my little children that I birthed out of my balls, bro. If I'm president, bro, all chopped individuals are getting $1 million in reparations just for the shit they had to go through in school. I'm glad that even though I have my chopped era and I was in my chop phase and shit, that I never ever ever became like incelish. I was never posting no we in a society shit. I was lucky enough to be dumb. Like, even though I was chopped, I didn't know I was chopped. I was like, yeah, a nigga fly. These hoes just don't know, bro. If they knew the sauce, if they knew the method, it wouldn't be an issue, bro. It wouldn't be a problem. I didn't know that at the time. Like, when I look back at pictures of myself from back in the day, it's almost like Drake without the beard, bro. You just like, how did you exist in normal society? Like,
hey, but look though, niggas back then, females back then was saying Drake without the beard still look good though. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wasn't really listening to Drake back then, nigga. I don't think I was even born when that nigga cut his beard. But like, shit, I don't know, bro.
With a problem without a solution, you know what I'm saying? And I got the solution, right? See, I learned the method back in the day when I was a young, chopped individual, right? And this method is 100% foolproof, bro. When you a young bull, bro, when you a jit, and you chopped. If all else fails and literally nothing will work for you, then I have one solution that could possibly work, bro. You gotta fuck with BBWs. What? I fuck with BBWs, nigga.
Fuck is this nigga talking about?
Now, investing in the big girls is indeed a method that's acceptable. I accept it, at least.
Hey, look. Investing in a big girl or whatever the fuck this nigga mean, like, might be the best solution you chop niggas have, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Just think about it, bro. Have y'all niggas ever heard of Yohan? If y'all niggas know who Yohan is, bro, bah. Like, he be reacting to niggas that invest in them big, like them big girls, and they have a big claw 2 years after, 1 year after, but I'm telling y'all niggas, bro.
Every big girl is a beautiful woman, bro. All you gotta do is invest, especially if they're in the gym, right? They're already there, so it's only a matter of time before that shit drops anyways. However, I don't come to y'all with false information, right? They might cast Chico out. They might call him crazy. They might call me a madman. They can never say I was wrong. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, my boy. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But nah, bro, on the real, bro, being chopped was crazy. Bitches are gonna curve you. Your life's gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And that light may be scared by the side, but the BB dubs are the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. In the end of the times, bro, when the world's gonna end and everything's gonna be destroyed, they're gonna say one thing. Aliens are gonna come to Earth. They're gonna be like, there was one philosopher who knew his shit. You could always trust to have elite ball knowledge, bro, and that's Chico. I'm gonna go down as a philosopher, whether y'all accept it or not, bro. One day y'all are gonna see. I'm a modern day philosopher, all right? As you see, gang, we about 30 followers away from that booty reveal, right? So make sure y'all follow up, right?
Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, my nigga. If you niggas are chopped, my nigga, you can fix that shit. Just listen to my advice and listen to this nigga's advice, bro. Peace out.